more time.
Часть
in a rematch of a game in a replay when they have to actually like start over, then they can obviously have to set in a draw eventuality. They have the option to change, but I do think that both teams were thinking to themselves, well, you know, there was not really anything much in that. We just need to play a little bit better, really. And I can see that the position for Zulan really there with the homemade, with the super bouncy and bouncy castle gadget coming into play, giving me a really nice spot in that top right hand side as ITZ back in their spawn.
Yeah, Tifa needs to destroy the wall that Zulan's hiding behind. With that super, I think, at any cost. Getting rid of Corey's pretty good now in this. We've seen this before. Zulan was in this position earlier on, and he tries to use the bouncy castle to heal back up. He can't. Tifa chases him down. Yep, he's going to destroy that wall now with that super, I think. And now this is annoying for Zulan. He doesn't have a good spot to play, and the effectiveness of this Rico has been reduced drastically now.
Tifa on the Piper is honestly scary. It's really, really scary. He was able to tap off Zulan from just the middle and didn't seem like he was having many cares in the world of doing so. His gadget use is on point at the moment. Corey there returning some fire of his own and keeping Firecrow back in that same respect. Tuva just trying to dodge those shots, but Zulan able to connect with a couple there, keeping him very low, but Marcel needs to be taken care of. Until that time, Tribe cannot start to attack this safe.
Oh, Marcel's in trouble here. Life Plant's a bit annoying, but it doesn't give him enough health there. He does get picked up in the end. Pyro now realizes this area is a little bit further open. I think Silver Bullet was used there to secure that kill. Homemade recipes traded. Tyrant tickles the safe here. Honey Molasses used by Firecrow. He's feeling the heat from Zulan on the right side.
Great jump there from Corey, and just knew that it was going to connect and wanted to keep position power here because Tribe Gaming NA's time is trickling down. They still have got 3% to be able to obtain here because they are behind as INTZ take control in the mid. 20 seconds left, not good at all for Tribe.
Zulan getting pressured heavily now by Tufa. It's going to go for the trick shot to try and force the enemy Piper back. But it's damage that Tribe need in a big way. They're 3% behind now with 7 seconds left. It's INTZ that shifts into defensive mode. Tyrant caught by Firecrow. Corey looks better. They're trying to pressure the safe, but they can't get there. They're brought to their knees as INTZ even up the series.
Oh my goodness me. These two teams are so neck and neck. The jump that Corey had from Tufa was returned in equal measure straight away after, and just not enough time for Tribe to pick up the dub. This one just got so much more interesting. Everything that Tribe Gaming NA threw at INTZ gets thrown straight back in their face. We are all tied up.
Listen, I think INTZ figured it out, all right? The first time Tufa builds his super, he blows up the wall, the right-hand side of the map that Zulan was using to pressure Firecrow. All of a sudden, the Rico has to play a little bit more out in the open, can't benefit from the bouncy damage, and is more vulnerable, frankly, to Tufa here, who had a fantastic last round on this Piper, just diffing Corey in the middle part of the map, and Tyrant couldn't get anything done on the left-hand side with the Colt. Really impressive stuff from INTZ. They realized how to unravel Tribe's strategy.
That replay was heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking to see back that slow trickle down, and the positioning was there for Tribe. The HP was such on the low side of things, and they were just not able to get that final potential that they needed. That could have gone a very different way, but we are going into Minecraft. Definitely some weapons. Coming as the third wheel. So.
Что завис? Кажется, это уже ГГ.
Yeah, definitely a very different style of gameplay here to consider. But this is going to go. I feel this could very easily go all the way.
Obviously, you know, we know that Tick's pretty popular on this particular map. It is, like you said, all about that control. In this case now, with Buzz and Mortis spanned away, it might well be the best strategy possible. But INTZ have shown us now, they're not just aggressive, they're not just firebrands, they know when to slow it down, they know when to back up and play defensive. This is a multifaceted team here hailing from Brazil. And that it's not just one style that they're capable of showing. This is about as good as it gets, Ark.
It really is, and I think that, you know, for Tribe Gaming at the moment, they've got to consider the prospect that long range might not be the way forwards here. You know, Tufa, I've got to say, was popping off with that Piper in the last game, and Piper sometimes is a brawler that's considered for the mid hit on this particular map. You know, I think that when you come to something like Minecraft Madness, you know, the choice of which position you have is so important. For me, things like Crow work really, really well. Things like Sprout, which is often a brawler which is banned out, not in this instance, you know, can really come into their own. You know, Rose's aggression, we've got the Pam there, we've got the Tara for Tyrant, the Sprout definitely coming in for Corey, but Firecrow on the BB is something that concerns me greatly. Combined with that Byron and the Meg, this is a big tanky comp, and definitely the sort of thing that's like leans into INTZ's playstyle considerably.
Help from beyond has to be used there by Tyrant just to block the shots from Tufa. Will delay, of course, that first mech and keep him alive. Healing station going to be thrown down, and Firecrow has to continue to play aggressive. Oh, back now, and it's going to be everybody on Tribe getting put to the trash compactor. They're blown up. The mech come on, and Tribe go up in smoke.
Firecrow again on that BB is a scary thing, but here comes the suck from Tyrant, and he is taken down despite the batting stance. The power back, it was a big turnaround from Tribe at a quick moment as well. But this is the thing with INTZ, they're not afraid to spin, they're not afraid to pin. The Tribe have got to stay focused and composed to be able to turn this one around, because the final gem is spawning.
Marcel is a huge problem for them right now. That full treatment thrown over the top there. Everyone was standing close together. They were healing up at the Pam health station, and they got blown up. All it took was for Tufa just to swing on in with the Met. By the way, he has back again, and INTZ are in an unassailable position. This has to be the best Tara pull I've ever seen.
And not enough time to do the Minecart then, coming in with the cock, and then the block, and then Marcel, Tufa, and Firecrow all celebrating the studio right now. Louder than Zulan for sure, and all we've seen so far from Tribe Gaming is Zulan screaming his head off. INTZ are gaining that momentum very, very quickly.
You have to respect this setup here from INTZ. Yes, Tribe have gone away from trying to play their sharpshooters. They are playing like a relatively standard control-based setup, but there is so much durability and so much healing. It's essentially a double tank healer setup for INTZ. Marcel is untouched, and Tufa is hitting multiple people with that super inside the mech, dealing like over 9,000 points of damage. I'm not even kidding. That is disgusting. INTZ have really got their close range comp figured out.
INTZ have been in this position before many a time. They've been able to get to that place of being within an arm's reach of the Brawl Stars trophy last year. At 2020, they came second, losing out then to the former Team Flash team, known then as PSG Esports. So, what happens now? What do Tribe do to be able to counter this comp? And will INTZ even be running that same idea? There were definitely ideas which were, to them, very comfortable to play with. Tribe are going to have to definitely think this one carefully through. They do not want to be going down a set.
You can definitely try and match this, right? We've seen Tribe try and go for mech-based setups, and it will be Corey on the mech there, but they're going for Max and Jean. So again, sort of tilting in a more traditional direction, whereas INTZ have the B now.
Okay, well, I like the mech, gotta say it. Tufa able to then push through on this left-hand side. The Sprout coming in for Firecrow, and here's Zulan trying to pinch around the right-hand side.
What's he hoping for here? He's playing awful close. Okay, Honey Molasses, he tries to use the phase shifter to come forward, but Tufa anticipates it on the other side of the map. Zulan is brought down now. He tried to go for a risky solo mission, and Tribe have been locked out of the middle of the map.
Michael coming through the timing, not on INTZ's side, Tufa coming through there, and then losing the mech accordingly. The gems there getting a little bit tighter than last time as Tribe are getting a bit more positioning power. Nice grab there from Tyrant as well. Magic hand still to hand, but Zulan going on the hunt, coming back now with the phase shifter, goes down to Firecrow, but Tribe looking far, far better than last time.
You've got to get up early in the morning, though. If you're going to get the better of Firecrow like that, he dashes straight out, and Zulan goes full aggressive, and Firecrow catches him as he tries to retreat. Oh, that's a big pull. Firecrow goes down, but he might have been looking for Marcel there. 6 gems for Tyrant Star, though, puts Tribe ahead. Corey must be close to a mech, because he's playing like he is.
Alright, there with 7 gems, 1 for Zulan's gems are split, but Corey there pushing through the mech. INTZ all in the back spawn, but they've got to come forwards. Time is not on their side at all, and there down goes the gem carrier. Corey though, pinched through on the other side of the minecart, coming back now, has 1 gem, needs to hold on to it as well. There'll be a reset. Corey juking amazingly well, but the gem goes back over to Zulan.
Yeah, countdown though is going to be reset here. INTZ don't have the time to collect the gems in the middle of the map. They have to go aggressive here. Honey Molasses got to cut down the approach, but Tyrant has a magic hand here. Keep an eye on the gene at the bottom left of your screen. Tufa takes a lot of damage, and that's the hook. Firecrow is taken down, and Tufa eliminated. Lovely stuff from Tribe there. They bring the Meg of their own in, and it looks damn good.
Every single set, we get tied up. This is such a close affair between these two teams, and yeah, I honestly at this point don't know who is going to take this set. I think it's going to be very much coming down to the brawlers and the way that they are played. I would say that out of all these comps at the moment, this set and map in particular caters a lot to both sides' strengths. Potentially, I think that INTZ there opted to go for the range. To me, didn't quite work. I think that the first attempt did, but they didn't want to run it again, knowing that Tribe may be expecting something of the same kind of idea.
The gene also means that on attack or defense, Tribe have a ace in the hole, right? They have a huge trump card to pull out and just force a 3v2 scenario. And Tyrant was hitting those consistently. That was the most important part. Firecrow was trying to, get a for it. Tribe are a quieter team than INTZ, but that energy is internal. I mean, every time they went around, look at Zulan. He looks like the Arthur the Aardvark clenched fist meme. You know, he's a ball of energy right now, and they don't need to let it out vocally, but I tell you what, the atmosphere, I can feel it from here, is bloody electric. Yeah, electric and very, very tense. I can assure you, so much is on the line, and I've got to say, Tribe Gaming and him only played #1 seed so far in the World Finals, and they've had such a big amount on their plate, but at the moment, INTZ showing them why they got so far last year, and firmly intend on doing the same again this year. Marcel bringing out the Crow, which again, I do love as a pick, but a bad time run there, Zulan capitalizing. Let's go speed. Corey gets the mech, perfect timing as well to push back deep into this spawn area. A good start for Tribe Gaming and A. Yeah, frustrating for Firecrow because he gets his mech only after his team are forced out of position. Corey's going to have to sacrifice the mech here. Unlucky timing for the minecart. He gets hit with Firecrow super, and he may himself go down. He forces the ejection for Firecrow at the very least, and amidst the fighting, Tyrant escapes with 4 gems. Еще один раз, то есть вот который где if Tribe choose to push now, which starting to do so. Had that again, more time in the mecha driving seat. Minecart coming through though, to prevent the action from having a miss pull there as well. Marcel has got jump though on the side of INTZ, and Tribe needs to be careful of that. Yeah, absolutely. Marcel might have used another toxin if he's not careful here, because Tribe were looking like they wanted to go forward. But again, remember now, gem grab, you get an equal amount of gems on either side of the pit here, so Tribe don't need to push for anything too aggressively here. Tyrant's going to look for the perfect magic hand scenario, and Zulan's going to hit with another slowing toxin, trying to get away with 4 gems. Split gems for Tribe, it's less than ideal, but Max gives you another safe option to carry at least. Yeah, definitely a dangerous thing, because ultimately with Marcel there, that might be the time to use that Subi's pushing doors as well now. Trying to use that poison to trickle everyone down, but if he gets to take down Zulan or Tyrant, that could be enough gems for INTZ to take this match. They've got that mid control as well. Gems are tied up 8 each side at the moment. Tufa no magic hand though, and that's the thing that Tyrant does have on the side of Tribe. Yeah, but again, if he waits too long, Tufa will have one available and they'll be able to trade them. Marcel, he has to dive in. It was the minecart, and he's still able to walk away. That's
Тик, вот сейчас он, то есть будет это все уже, он, наверное, идет. Нет.
But INTZ still even on gems now. One more will start the countdown, and it ends up on Tribe's side of the map. The minecart comes through.
А, ну это же сейчас это будет. Сейчас не будет ни у кого побед.
But INTZ as quickly as that will stop the countdown. Corey too low on the right hand side to be able to push back. Zulan doing his thing. He's going to be very, very careful about it. Oh, Tufa comes in with the magic hand, getting it and timing it to perfection. Tyrant coming in. He's got the gems, but not enough to be able to do anything about it. Marcel almost pushed into the minecart. Tufa, though, has enough with Firecrow to be able to hold on here. Minecart coming in as well. INTZ are going to take the second set in spectacular fashion.
Oh, man, it does not get any closer than that.
Какие-то
Just when you thought that
команда
NA,
победила.
Tribe NA had, the odds in their particular favor. Tufa had to go aggressive there with that swoop. It's such a volatile look with the crow. And then they managed to even things up. They walk away in a perfect magic hand. You cannot ask for much more. That's what we said. If Tyrant sits on his super for too long, then Tufa's going to have it back. And Tufa
Я
has
же
been the
хочу уже
clutch
не
player
знаю,
in this
какая это
series so
часть, но
far.
давайте сейчас
What a
еще
catch on the
один.
enemy gem carrier. Zula